I want to talk about the Elder Scrolls and the Avatar verse. Now, for those that have watched it, Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legends of Korra, the series focuses around the Avatar, this one being that is born, is reincarnated from the last Avatar, that can bend all the four elements. The whole entire thing is an Asian sort of inspired universe where people can use powers. It's not called magic, but they can bend the elements. They can, they're born with either the fire bending, earth bending, water bending, or air bending, depending on what nation they're born in. But the one person called the Avatar, that's always born after the last Avatar dies, can bend all four elements. And you're looking at one that I made a while ago, and her name's Korra, right? But I want to talk about the Elder Scrolls heroes. These heroes of the Elder Scrolls, the playable characters from Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. The Neverine, the Champion of Cyrodiil, the Holy Crusader, or the Saviour of Broomies. This motherfucker's got more titles than the goddamn King of Westeros. And of course, the Dragonborn. So, are they just like Korra here? Avatars? I believe so. The Neverine is a reincarnation of this charmer hero that led a war or a rebellion against the Dwemer once he realised that they were crafting some sort of tool which eventually put the Dwemer people into nothingness. They got deleted. They got Alt Ed 4, and he died on the Red Mountain. And it says that the Neverine, the one that basically killed the Tribunal, he was a reincarnation of this hero, of this charmer hero. Now the Champion of Cyrodiil is a bit of a reverse, because he's not really a reincarnation of a dead person, but he's more of a reincarnation of a Daedric prince. You see, the Champion of Cyrodiil right here, basically, the way the story goes is that mine's a little bit different to his, of course. Well, the main story they sell is that the Champion of Cyrodiil stopped the Oblivion Crisis, then became the Holy Crusader, then became the Mad God. I put the Holy Crusader before. I do all that before the Oblivion Crisis because it looks so much cooler to be this character right here, saving the world from the Oblivion Crisis, this holy knight, than it is to be some random hero. This person right here is a reincarnation of a Daedric prince, because in the Shivering Isles DLC, you pretty much become the Daedric prince. Sheogorath kept turning into Jiggalag. And the story with that is that Jiggalag is Sheogorath. The other Daedric princes cursed him because he was a real pain in their ass. He's the Daedric Prince of Order, and he was turned into the Daedric Prince of Madness, which is complete chaos. And you stop that cycle in Oblivion. You set Jiggalag and Sheogorath free, but Sheogorath dies because he doesn't come back. But he essentially assures you, gives you the power and the ability to become the new Sheogorath. Now, what I imagine is this happens, and the Champion of Cyrodiil is like, yeah, I'm being crowned the Daedric Prince. I've got bugger all power and Mundus, but I'm literally a Daedric Prince. Thinking nothing of it. But I imagine over the years, after the game's done and the player's gone, he just sat there and looked in his window and started giggling, and talking about Lattice and talking about all crazy sorts of shit. And he kind of, the Scottish accent comes on, or Irish, either one of the two, and he starts jittering weird shit and giggling, talking about lettuce and cheese and skip rope your intestines. It's just, he started to slowly turn to Sheogorath, because Sheogorath wasn't a person, it was an entity, it was Daedric Prince, and he ensured before he got deleted that he'd be reborn in a certain way, reincarnated into the Champion of Cyrodiil. So the Champion of Cyrodiil is kind of the reincarnation of Jiggalag, right? Another avatar, but this time it's reverse. It's kind of madness, as the pun kind of intends. Now the Dragonborn over here, this is my character, but my god. This is my character, but she's much in an older state because I kind of wanted to show off Ragni. Oh. I kind of wanted to show her off as like the full Dragonborn. So, the Dragonborn here, which is mine as a female, like most dudes, but I'm not going to go there. The Dragonborn is a reincarnation of Shor. Because if you ever go to Sovngarde, that is the palace, that is the kingdom of Shor. But he's not there. He's not there, and it could be said that no mortal could see him, but you haven't got the soul of a mortal, you've got the soul of a god, you've got the soul of a dragon, you'd be able to see him. But that's the thing. he's not there because you're him. Yes, you can sit on his chair, but you can sit on any own chair in the game. I can go sit on a Jarl's chair. Jarl? Jarl. I don't know how to say it properly. So all three of these heroes are reincarnations of someone, of an ancient hero, saint of the Charma Dhamma people, of a mad Daedric prince, and of a god that is overlord of the Nordic dead. They're pretty much very similar, well, the same to, say, Korra and Aang. They are avatars, people reincarnated to be put on Nirn at the right time to save the world. I wouldn't say that he was put there in the right time to save the world, but maybe he was put there in the right time to save the people of Shivering Isles. To keep madness from not going completely out the door, where he was there to stop the tribunal. And she was here to save the world from Alduin. So, I believe, even the next hero of Elder Scrolls 6 will be a reincarnation of somebody, or become a reincarnation of somebody. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, because this is kind of really interesting. I saw a sword. I don't know if I saw the sword lying around here somewhere. There it is. I saw this, and I Google searched it, because it looks like they're like the Lord of the Rings sword in a kind of way, and it gave me the Neverine, and it told me that he was a reincarnation. I remember he becomes the Mad God, which is a reincarnation, and then she is also the reincarnation of Shore. So let me know what you guys think. Is that kind of crazy that every playable
Stormcloak rebels,
that every playable hero of the Elder Scrolls is actually an avatar, and the first time two playable characters actually meet is when the Dragonborn meets Shir Gorath, because the Shir Gorath is, or was, the Holy Crusader? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm out of here. Look after yourselves, and be safe.